Halloween is almost here, and what's more fun than all of the decor? The stores cover your shelves with tons of overpriced decorations. You don't want to spend all the money, but want a fun Halloween scene for your home. There are tons of awesome do-it-yourself projects. I'm going to show you how to make an embroidery hoop centerpiece. What you'll need are 3 embroidery hoops you can get for less than $2 at any craft store. You need black and white spray paint. I would recommend quick drying spray paint because I've used regular spray paint and it drips down the dowels, takes forever to dry, and it looks really sloppy in the end. You want your black costume fabric or lace. You can get it for $4 a yard right now because it's so close to Halloween. You want 3 planters for bases, florist foam, and you want enough florist foam to pack inside the planters. You want your dowels, and they usually come in a long stick. You can just saw them right down the middle. You want wooden letters. You want them to be pretty lightweight because I've used heavy letters and they wouldn't adhere to the hot glue and it just fell all over the place. It looked really bad. You'll also need your hot glue gun and a ton of hot glue sticks because you use a lot of hot glue. You also lastly need your black and white pattern paper. You can get it for 20 cents a sheet pretty much anywhere. Next, you need to spray paint everything. You spray paint the planters and the embroidery hoops black. You want the wooden letters and dowels spray painted white. And once it's all dry, you'll take your planter and you just take a bunch of forest foam and pack it really tight down in there. You take the planter, put it over a piece of the black pattern paper and trace around the planter. You cut out your outline, and when you have a piece of paper that looks like this, you just cut a small hole right through the center. Then you take your hot glue gun. You're going to just make an outline right outside of the planter. You have to do it pretty quickly because the hot glue dries really fast. Take your paper and put that right over top of the planter. Set it aside to dry. Then take your embroidery hoop and a piece of fabric. Outline the embroidery hoop with hot glue, and then take your fabric, put it over the embroidery hoop, and cut the excess fabric with scissors. Once it's done, it'll look like this, and you'll take your white spray painted dowel. You put a little glue right at the end of the hoop, and you'll stick the end of the dowel to the end of the hoop. It's going to take a couple of minutes to dry. So you can just set it aside. It shouldn't take that long to dry. And then once it is dry, you just take your wooden letter. You put a little glue gun right where you put a little hot glue right where the hoop and dowel meet. Place the letter over it. We'll hold it there and you can set it down to dry. Then you take your planter and stick the dowel right through the paper into the forest foam, and you have completed the first letter. You follow the steps 3 more times, and at the end you will have your Halloween centerpiece. I used some plastic spiders and bows and pumpkins to give it a little more like Halloween theme. Today I'm showing you how to construct a fun, inexpensive, and easy Halloween centerpiece that's sure to please. Use it again and again and put your own spin on it and see what works. Have a fun safe, and terrifying Halloween.